Welcome back, folks. Here we are. We are in Diablo 3. And that magnificent soundtrack there, of course, from Diablo 3. Gosh, I love the music in all Blizzard games. Nonetheless, this, of course, I love me some WoW music as well. Welcome back to the stream. I have gone and eaten some food, which is great, because if I don't eat my food, then that means I get grumpy. So I had Subway, which is very, very, very healthy, of course. So I had Subway, and I had some weird kind of cake. Hello, Seekar in the chat room there. Hi, Seek, and ye shall find. Great to see all you guys. It is now about 2:45 p.m. here in Australia, and I'm guessing that it's approximately about 8:45 Pacific time and coming up to midnight, possibly Eastern. So it's not too late, considering I'm guessing it's also a Saturday night over there in the US of A. Not sure what time it is in the EU. Either way, we got plenty of time, I think, to run ourselves a few bounties today, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I notice that there are a lot of folk who are actually in Diablo at the moment. In fact, if I go have a look at my friends list, you can see if I run myself down the list here, we've got Doc, we've got Eagle, which is Steph, of course, we've got Frozen, we've got Quinn95, we've got Tylo Dentis, which is Harvest, and we've got Yorick there as well. And speaking of which, before we say hello to them on the Mumble chat server, 4:45 in the EU. Wait a minute, is that 4:45 AM? If so, that's terrible. That is very, very early. You can see here, Distant World. We'd love you guys to come along and be a part of our Distant World clan here in Diablo 3. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. But you can see here, I've got a request. And that is, alas, poor Yorick. And I think we'll accept him in, and we'll have a chat with him in just a minute. But you can see here, we've got a bunch of folk. We've got a news roster here. You can see what everyone has been up to, what they've been collecting, getting, doing, achievements-wise, gear-wise. Look at that. You can see Doc. You can see Eagle Wings, which is Steph. You can see 30. There is Harvest in there. We've got Ashley. Everyone's been doing their stuff in there. And of course, here's the roster, and you can see who is online and who isn't. You can see a whole bunch of folk have got themselves some seasonal characters, and there they are all down the bottom. It's a really neat little interface where you can actually see everyone's characters. So I do love that. It's really neat. And you can see here as well that a few folk have joined us since last time, including Eagle Wings, which is Steph there. So it's great to see you guys. If you want to join us here in Distant World, go to this funny little icon next to your friends. So there's the friends chat there. And here is the community button. So you click that, you click on find, and you literally go to the filter and type in Distant World, just like that. Now I can't do it because I'm already in it, and it won't actually let me find it. But all you do is go search down here, and then that will bring us up. It is that easy. And we should appear in this list. And then you just literally, I think, right click on it and go join community. And that'll send a request through to one of our officers, including me, and we'll be able to add you in. And of course, what that means is a number of things. It means that you've got a chat channel here. So for example, you can see as I click down the bottom left here, it's set to clan. That's just /C, and I can go hi all. There we go, and that means that I'm instantly chatting to everyone here who's online in the guild. And you can see here also your friends coming on and offline as well. What it's great for is for pulling together parties for things like bounties and for Nephilim Rift runs, and of course for leveling as well. There you go, there's Doc saying hello in the chat there. By the way, before we go any further, and we do say hello to these guys, because a few of them are in the Mumble chat. Hey there, says Harvest as well as Doc. Look at my character. I know, I'm not showing off because it's cool as in level, because I'm low level, I don't have anything. It's not about that. I just love the look of it. I love Crusaders, and I love the armor on this character, and I can't imagine me changing it anytime soon, of course, because of the transmogging feature. It is just so cool. By the way, hello there, Queen is saying hi in the clan chat down there as well. 4:45 AM, Seeker. Wow. Okay, well, you're a hearty soul, and I hope you go to bed soon. And don't use me as an excuse to stay up, because that's unhealthy. Frozen is also saying hi down the bottom there. You can see here is everyone's chat. So it's really neat being in a clan on Diablo. One thing, if you hit escape, you get to see your character, of course, but you get this. I wanted to show you guys this the other day. What's new? So a lot of people say, hey, what is new in Reaper of Souls? And it's a great question. So I just wanted to take a minute to quickly tell you. Firstly, of course, there's a new class, which is the Crusader, which is what I'm playing right now. So as it says here, impenetrable armor, gleaming weapons, and heavy damage. Wield the power of the Crusader, the unbreakable new hero of the mortal realms. And of course, that's basically like a holy paladin type thing, and I love it. We've got a new act, a new campaign. It is Act 5, where we battle against Malthael and a host of deadly new enemies throughout the all-new Act 5, because of course there were only 4 acts in the original campaign, and they've added one in here, which is fantastic. We've got a new mode called Adventure, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you have no clue what that's about, don't worry, you're about to find out. Explore the world of Sanctuary in an endlessly repeatable mode, complete bounties, and open Nephilim rifts, just like we did yesterday with Doc, to earn new rewards. And basically it means you can go to any place in the entire game at your whim and kick ass. It's fantastic. And of course get loot, gold, XP, and legendaries. The other thing that comes with Reaper of the Souls is a new artisan called the Mystic, and this is how come I'm able to keep my character looking the same, because she basically allows us to customize our equipment by allowing it to take on different looks or to re-roll in items existing attributes. That is transmogrification, and it's also about re-rolling stats. So that is a welcome thing, especially if you're into the look of your character, and we know that, for example, Steph was saying that it's important to her that she customizes her character as well. So that will be, I think, welcomed by her. Seeker is saying, been to bed, Sambo, at 1 AM yesterday. I was not around. Oh, I sat around a campfire eating a meat pie. Gosh, your life sounds very exciting, Seeker. Way more exciting than mine. Let's continue on. What else is new in here? In patch 2.0, Loot 2.0. If you played Diablo back in the day, I don't blame you if you never played it again. Come back is all I can say now. And we'll ask our fellow members in the chat room in a minute what they think about this. But Loot 2.0 is all about getting the right loot drops, getting them as better quality, and a smart loot system, which means that the items are more likely to be usable by your class. So as you know, in the old game you could pick up anything and it was just annoying. It was bag filling and you just have to go to the vendor and get rid of them. Now that's not the case, which is great. The other thing the patch has is new difficulty settings. So you've got basically things like Nightmare, Hell, and Inferno, which used to be in the old game, don't exist anymore. It's all scaled now instead. So you can set a mode, and I'm in hard mode at the moment, and that means I get more XP and gold by 75% in fact, but all of the enemies just automatically scale depending on my level. So you can play any content at any time. Much, much better. Paragon levels have been updated and they no longer have a cap, and your XP for Paragon levels are shared amongst all of your characters, which is awesome. And not only that, each level awards points that you can spend on improving your hero's actual attributes. So Paragon is now meaningful. And then finally, of course, here, the social clan and communities, and we know all about that. We've just been talking about it. Not only that, we've got these in the latest patch, greater rifts. So you saw us do a rift yesterday with Doc. You can get greater ones as well. They're harder and they have better rewards. We've also got seasons, and that's what we're playing on right now, by the way, which means you start a brand new character and reap lots of rewards. You can obviously compete with your friends and your clan on a variety of leaderboards, which is really neat if you're into that sort of thing. But the best thing about a season is that exclusive seasonal items drop, and only in the season you're in. So while your character and all of our progress will actually carry over to our normal roster once the season ends, while we're playing in the season, we will get things that are only existing during the season, if that makes sense to you. So it's definitely worth doing it. And then finally here, the cesspools. Of course, no one likes the sound of that, but they're an eerie new environment according to this, available in Nephilim rifts. Winding tunnels and narrow platforms make position and movement matter more than ever. And I think we basically did one yesterday, and so you've got to be really careful because you can get trapped in a very narrow passage and die very, very fast. So here you go, you can see this is information about Season 1, and it tells you what you're going to get. So for example, we can level our transmogs to 70. If we level to 70 rather in season 1, we get these very seasonal specific transmogs here. You can only get them while season 1 is active now. That's it. Secondly, you can collect these legendaries and you can cycle through all of these. So for example, that legendary wand there, we've got a legendary what is that, a scoundrel's weapon, a token there actually. All of these things here, the mighty barbarian weapons, etc, etc, bows, axes, you name it, plus some gear here as well, like belts. All of this stuff is only available throughout Season 1. We've also got the special, well, they're like achievements, I guess, is the best way of putting them. And through those, you get these rewards here, like sigils and banners. So again, you know, you can only get these in Season 1, and that's it. So I hope that explains what the patch is about, why you should get Reaper of Souls, by the way, and what rewards we're going to get. But enough talking. It's going to, I think we need to get into some action. And to do that, we need to say hello to the folks on the chat room, on the stream here. First and foremost, Doc Son. Are you there, Doc? Are you asleep yet?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet? Nice to see you. And by the way, hi Socks. How's it going? Nice to see you there. Steph, I think, was going to be playing, hopefully, with us today. How are you, Steph? And are you there?
I'm here. I'm good. How are you?
Great. Now, how's that computer holding up?
So far, so good.
Okay, good. I've knocked on wood lots just to say, hey, stay alive for Steph. Stay alive. I can see there we've also got Harvest. Yes, Harvest is in the chat, I do believe. Are you there, Harvest?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, welcome. And now, I think you've been playing a bit of this, haven't you, recently? Since yesterday, I'm pretty sure you have. What level did you get yourself up to?
I'm at 9 right now.
Oh yeah, there you are. There we are. Seasonal. So it's a seasonal character. You are playing normal Act 1, Reign of the Black King. I remember that one as well. There we go. That is. Oh, so you got yourself a sword and board. Very nice. How are you finding the monk?
It's pretty fun to play.
Yep, it is, isn't it? It's neat. Do you know what? It gets even better. It honestly gets better. The more you level on a monk, the more kick-ass it gets, basically. Hi there, everyone in the chat. Look at that. Everyone in the clan chat is saying hi, hi, hi. A string of ears. Ew! Who would want a string of... What is that? Let's click on it and find out. By the way, anything that appears in the chat, you can click on it. It is a legendary belt. A proud fighter displays the ears of those he has slain in battle. That's kind of gross. That is definitely kind of gross. Mind you, it is Diablo that we're playing here. Someone that isn't gross is Yorick. And I think Yorick is in the chat room with us as well. Hi, Yorick.
Hello.
Nice to see you. And I believe you're one of our most recent members of our... Where are we? Of our clan. Let's have a look here. Are you there somewhere? There you go. So you've got a seasonal 67 hero. What have you got there? A monk. Wow. Okay, so what do you think of the whole seasonal concept? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it reminds me of Diablo 2.
Exactly, and we were talking about this yesterday as well. They've really brought the Diablo 2 to the Diablo 3, and that is no bad thing, trust me. By the way, hello, Uncle. Hi, Uncle. You're the man from Uncle. Hi, Sambo and all. I wish I could join you. Maybe in a few weeks I'll have my internet back. Oh, Uncle, that's terrible. I hope you do. Because we'd love to have you here. Socksworld is saying, I'm downloading, actually there's a new word, I'm downloading Diablo 3, how's that? And Hearthstone right now, and it's making the stream slow at the moment. It will. If you're downloading while we're streaming, it's going to compete there, but good on you, because they're both awesome. They're both initially, well, Hearthstone is free, the starter edition of Diablo 3 is free, and we'd love you to join us on the streams as well, so good on you. Alright, well, I just want to have a look and see what everyone's levels are. So I'm just going to run down the chat room here in Mumble. Doc, in terms of my level, I know it's not always about me, but I'm wanting to run my little Crusader here today. Here's my Crusader. I am level 51. So have you still got... I mean, you can still join us for some bounties today with your... What were you, level 50-something as well, weren't you?
55.
That's right, because you leveled up.
That's where I ended up.
Yeah, we did that on the stream last night, so that was tons of fun. So I hope you'll join us on some runs today. Now, Steph, whereabouts are you in Diablo? Are you at the beginning? Are you a seasoned vet? I honestly don't know.
No, I'm at the beginning.
Okay,
I just created a...
Oh, just today. So you're level 4, and I'm going to right-click on you. Do you mind if we view your profile, Steph?
No, that's fine.
Okay, here we go. So there we are, and you can see all of Steph's heroes there. And if we click on the actual hero, and there's Sunsilla, of course, we love that name, Lyra. So Sunsilla, the level 4, is this your level 4 wizard? Is this your seasonal character that you're leveling now?
Yes, it is.
All right, well, good luck with that. It won't take you long, trust me, before you're basically level 30. Couple of runs, and you'll be like a couple of hour-long play sessions. You'll be getting up to level 25 or so. You level very, very fast these days, and then hopefully you'll be able to join us on some of these runs in the future. But you're going to have a ton of fun getting there. Trust me, it's awesome. Who else have we got in the chat room here? Let's have a look. We've got Harvest. Now, we were talking to you before. Harvest, you don't mind if I show your profile, do you?
No, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. View profile. And let's have a look at your hero here. And there it is, Harvest. So you can see you are, level 9 monk. You've played for 2 hours and 36 minutes, just to give you guys an idea. Looking very cool there. And I love that helmet too. It reminds me of a voodoo mask from World of Warcraft. Don't ask me why. Let's have a look at what skills she's rocking. She's got the Deadly Reach. She's got Tempest Rush. Oh, and you like the Blinding Flash. Okay, I like that as well when I was leveling up. That's really cool. Let's inspect her. Excuse me, I'm poking around and having a look at your clothes and your weapons. So yeah, all early stuff.
That doesn't sound weird.
Yeah, it doesn't sound weird at all. But you've already got 3 blues, which is pretty cool for level 9. So you must be pretty stoked about that, because to be completely honest, Harvest, back in the day when Diablo 3 was launched, there is no way at all you would have blues at level 9. Or you might have 1, maybe, if you're lucky. But this is this new Loot 2.0 system. So yeah, you're going to have a ton of fun leveling that up. In fact, I'm kind of jealous, because it's fun leveling a character in here. So there you go. Who else is in the chat room? We've got Yorick. Alas, Yorick, let's have a look. Do you mind if I have a poke around at your character, Yorick?
Not at all.
Okay, so let's have a look. Right click, and of course, by the way, when you right click on anyone, folks, you can send them a message, you can invite them to a conversation, which is a separate little party window, I guess, without being in a party. But you can also invite them to a party, which we're going to be doing very shortly to do some runs. You can request a party invite. You can do stuff to them in the clan, like promote, demote them, or in this case, we could kick him, for example. We can view his achievements. We could view his friends, which we won't do, because he could have real ID friends in there, and that would show real people's real names. We don't want to do that on a live stream. But what we can do is view the profile here and have a look, and somebody, Yorick, has been busy in Diablo 3. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, we can go there.
You have a level 60 Barb, Demon Hunter, Witch Doctor, a level 69 Wizard, a level 70 Monk, and a level 70 Crusader. Are you insane? He's not answering. So
that's what my psychiatrist tells me.
Yeah, exactly. And very cool. Look at that. Look at that wizard. That looks amazing. Now, that's not to mention... Oh, look, he's got one called Steve Rogers. That is awesome. I like that. That's a great name for a character. Hang on, let me guess. What class is that? Yeah, I was going to say, is it a Crusader with a shield? Look at that. Wow. You've got a very colourful Crusader there. Now, you've also got a whole bunch of seasonal characters, and I noticed this one here. Have you got an RIP? Is that a hard mode wizard? Did she die?
That is a hard mode wizard.
Is she
No,
dead?
she is alive.
She is
You
alive.
would see a separate tab in there saying Hall of
RIP.
Fallen Heroes.
That's right, Fallen Heroes, of course. Well, geez, good luck. I couldn't imagine playing a hard mode like that. Like, there's no way I could do that. I would die if my character died. But I can see in seasons here, you've already got a 67, a 5, a 1, and a 10. That is absolutely amazing. Are you interested in doing some runs with us today, Yorick?
Sure.
And I'm assuming you're going to play on this one, the seasonal 67, yeah?
I figured I'd bring my level 5 and show you something before I hopped on him.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. But you will hop on Yorick eventually.
Yep.
All right, and Doc, if I go to the communities and have a look for Doc down here somewhere, yeah, you're already on your level 55. I presume you're going to bring that one along today?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so for some reason it's taking a while to load you. It doesn't like you for some weird reason. Yorick saying I had blues at that level on my monk, but it was intelligence gear, so no. Ah, yeah. See, that's the thing. You might have got those items, but they would have all been the wrong stats, and that's what I hated about the original game so much. It was so annoying. So let's have a look here. There we go. There's the familiar barbarian. Of course, you got that new helmet. I think you got that yesterday, didn't you, with us? And a new belt.
Actually, I transmorgified it.
Ah, okay, cool.
However you say that.
Yep, transmogged it. Yeah, and I mean, how addicting is transmogging? It's so much fun. Now, by the way, folks, even though I'm going to invite these high levels to the party and we're going to hop in and do some bounties, that doesn't mean that we're not going to do things in the future at low level. So, for example, Steph and who we got here? Steph, Harvest, Yorick on the little 5 on there, of course. I've got lots of characters as well. In fact, hang on, let me show you me. If we view my profile, here we go. I've got lots of low-level characters as well, and I absolutely have no problem doing some streams for low-level stuff. So look at this, I've got a level 1, got a level 2, got a level 5 hunter there, got a level 30, I've got a level 8 wizard, I've got a 63 wizard and a 51 crusader. So I've got characters all over the place in terms of level range. So Steph and Harvest, I would love to do some running with you guys at low level as well at some point in the future if you'll have me. It's not all just about being high level. So there we go. And look at that, 30 is saying, oh look, a legendary strength stats. I'm a wizard. Exactly right, 30. That's what used to happen. And it was very, very annoying, to say the very least. That's all I'll say about that. In fact, it was annoying enough that I stopped playing Diablo 3. In fact, that's how bad it was. And I went back to Diablo 2. So, okay, let's get things underway very quickly. I am going to invite Doc by right-clicking, invite to party. Now, I will invite you to the party, Yorick, although we're not going to run with this character, but we'll invite you on this character right now. And look at that, you've got yourself a witch doctor. I'm just going to bring us into the game. Before we do that, though, don't forget that if you do create these characters, you can at any time choose to be in adventure mode or campaign mode. Alright, so you're not stuck to one or the other. Just because you create a character and go straight to adventure mode doesn't mean you're stuck in there. And of course, you can see here is my difficulty level as well. If I want, I could click on campaign and then go save and close, and we would all be in the campaign with monsters scaled to our level. It's very, very clever. So there we go. But hey, we're not doing that. Today we are in adventure mode. There's our party. Let's start the game. And Yorick, so you've got on this little level 5 witch doctor. Now, it's going to be no use to us in our bounty run in a few minutes. So I'm curious as to why on earth you would want to bring it along to the world of Sanctuary in a party where you have a mighty crusader and a mighty barbarian. Why on earth would you want to do that?
Well, I was talking with Doc earlier about the conversation we had before you went to go get food, and we agreed that I would show you this because of arachnophobia.
What are you going to show me? Oh my god! Oh, yuck! Is that the jar of spiders? Stop it! Oh, no, that is disgusting. That's the jar of spiders ability, isn't it? Oh,
it is.
That is the gross. Ooh, I can feel them. I can feel them on my feet. That is gross and disgusting. You're a horrible man. Oh, a jar of... Who in their right mind would dream up an ability that is throwing around jars of spiders? Seriously. Mind you, it does fit the whole witch doctor, doesn't it? Kind of fits it, I guess. That's very funny. Alright, you know what? I'm going to be very wary of you in the future, mister. Don't you worry about that. I am going to come along to my chest now and get some stuff out. Now, I need to ask a question, and I'm going to ask Steph if you can help me with this one. I have a choice of what wings I can wear for today's episode, Steph. Now, I know you like the whole look, customization, that sort of aspect of games. So I'm turning to you here. I wore my Wings of Valor yesterday, so I don't want to do that. You've got two choices now, Steph. I'm either going to wear my Angelic Wings, which is from the Collector's Edition of Diablo 3, not Reaper of Souls, or I can wear Blade Wings, which are basically from the StarCraft Heart of the Swarm Collector's Edition, and they're Kerrigan's Wings. So either way, I'm definitely going to use my little doggy here, which is my Spectral Hound, and there he goes. But Steph, am I wearing Angelic Wings today, or am I wearing Kerrigan's Blade Wings?
I'd go with the Angelic, because I think we've seen the others.
There we go.
Yeah.
There they are. They're kind of neat too, because they're a bit more subtle than the other ones. The Angelic, or rather the Wings of Valor, are quite bright. So there we go. Thank you very much, Steph. Very important decisions that needed to be made there, of course. Now I am going to... What do I want to do with that one? I'm just going to pop these in here because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. You know how sometimes you pick up gear and you honestly don't know whether you want to keep it or not? Well, I just dump it in my inventory for now, or rather in my stash. So there we go. Suicide King, hello Suicide. Hi Suicide. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. New characters, yeah, indeed. So I mean, this is not all about being the best and the biggest. You know, you can have a ton of fun in Diablo 3 at a low level. You don't have to be level 8 million, okay? So I definitely want to champion that, and we will absolutely be doing some low level streams. There's no doubt in my mind about it. But in the meantime, we're just going to do this because I just wanted to show you guys some high level bounties, and we'll get to that in just 1 minute. So I hope that you understand that. Uncle JC is saying, the first time I played, I didn't get a single legendary drop, even though it was on hard difficulty. Wow, yeah, see, that's the difference, right? And of course, Uncle Jay is saying, I'm loving it now. I mean, yesterday you guys saw, Doc, how many legendaries did I get? Like 3? 4? Can't even remember. It was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
And
I'm just waiting for you to give me my stuff.
Yeah, I know, I'm kind of rubbing it in there, I am sorry. I just want to hop over to here and see if I've got any gems that can be combined. Yes, I can make myself a perfect amethyst. There we go, and it's going to turn into a radiant amethyst. The other great change they made here is that gem combine. Oh, and look at that, I can even make a square amethyst. Okay, I'm very happy about that. And oh, wow, I can even make a flawless square amethyst. Okay, it just gets better and better. And there we go, that is going to be, for example, on my weapon, 65 life per hit. Now I do need to gem my weapon, so I'm going to do that in just a minute. Let's just get this ruby. The great thing about combining gems now is that you don't have to have them on your person. They can be sitting in your stash, and that's fine. So you can see here, for example, a flawless square ruby, weapon plus 25 damage. Absolutely, that is going to be going straight into my weapon. So there we are. I'm just going to head over to my stash. Now, are you guys all sorted out, by the way? Have you done all your inventory management and all your DEing and everything up and running? You ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Good. Good. Now, just one more time to explain for those of you who don't know what we're going to be doing today. Yesterday we did this. It's called a Nephilim Rift, and it's like a mini dungeon in WoW. Today we're not going to be doing that. Today what we're doing is, if we open up the map, you can see here that we have 5 acts in the game. 2 of them have bonuses active on them. Now, we're going to play one of these. We're going to either do Bastion's Keep or the High Heavens. I suggest we do High Heavens because we didn't do it yesterday. So if you guys don't mind, if we're just going to map over to Bastion's Keep Stronghold.
I can't do that.
What? Oh, are we already there? Oh, we're here. How did we already get here? That's amazing. Wait a minute. Have I messed myself up? No. High Heavens. Ah, of course, the stronghold is here. Right, okay, that makes sense. Never mind me. What we're going to be doing is Act 4 here is where the High Heavens are, and that's where the bonus is today. And you can see here we've got these 5 bounties, and we're going to do each of them. And as I hover over it, you can see this like an arrow appear on the mini-map there. So, for example, part 1 is the Gardens of Hope, and you can see there's also a boss that can be killed. So if we complete that bounty, we get bonus XP. We get, of course, all the loot and XP that drops during that, but we get a tick, and then we can do another bounty, and in that case it's the Gardens of Hope. And then we do another one in the Hell Rift, we do another one over there in the Silver Spire, and then finally the Silver Spire level 2. If we do all 5 of those bounties, we get this, a Heredric Cache, which gives us even more loot, gold, and a chance to get some nice rare plans and all that sort of thing. To me, that's enough for a session of Diablo. Like 5 bounties, it's like 45 minutes, and that's perfect time. If you wanted to, though, every single day you could do every single one of the bounties in every single one of these 5 acts. Okay, so that's going to take you a long time, but it is possible, and it won't reset till the next day, just in case you're wondering. Alright, so Doc, am I doing anything wrong here? I mean, if I want to go to the High Heavens, it's saying that we still need to be in Bastion's Keep. So that seems weird to me, but I guess it's right. Because Bastion's Keep is in Act 3. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems strange. Why is that?
Yeah, that I don't know. I've never noticed it before.
Yeah, because if we click on Act 4 over there, it says that, yeah, Bastion's Keep is where we need to be. Yet if I click on yeah, Act 3, it's also Bastion's Keep. I guess they're two different parts of Bastion's Keep. Who knows? Lord only knows. I don't know. I don't care. What we're going to be doing is, if you guys are ready, is we're going to do bounty number 1, which is the Gardens of Hope. First tier, and all you have to do is click on the map, and we will head over there. Now, the guys are saying something here. Let's have a look here. Suicide King is saying, I'm a little over 400 on the live service and 370 in season. Well done. Very nice indeed. The game has made leaps and strides since release. Couldn't agree with you more, as could everyone else in the chat there. And Star Saber is saying, Bastion's Keep is the base for Act 4 too. Oh, great. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Well, what is it? We have to cleanse the cursed shrine. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Ready when you are.
All right, let's do this. And by the way, hang on, I never even noticed. Barbarian, what class are you, Yorick? What actually are you?
I'm a monk.
Oh, you're a monk. Okay, cool. So you're going to be, are you all DPS-y?
Yep.
All right, beautiful. Because we think, Doc, you're kind of, well, you're much better DPS than I was as well. So we'll keep it that way. That means I can attract some attention. And of course, I am running a Condemn build here. So I've got Taunts. And I've got my Condemn, of course, as well. And these guys hit very, very hard, by the way. And the reason that these guys are hitting hard is twofold. One, there was a laser on the ground. And two, of course, there are 3 of us in here now. And as we know, that means that the monsters of Sanctuary scale up. So, Doc, did you notice how hard that was already compared to yesterday?
Yeah, a little bit harder.
Yep. Now, this is tough as well, because these guys have a lot of fire damage, so we've got to be a little bit careful. There we go, got rid of them. And you can see we've got 5 waves to defeat, and this gets kind of nasty. But these guys have got amazing DPS, so doing well so far. Here we go, 2 out of 5 waves, 3 coming up now. Wow, we're cleaning up here, this is so good. Wave number 4. And this is where they start to get a little bit tougher. I'm not going to be looking forward to wave number 5, I'll tell you that much. And wow, we did it! Look at that, complete the Cursed Chest event. And we've got ourselves a reward there, which is lovely. Now these orbs on the ground are horrible, and we've got Gatewound the Mangler down there, so we've already got ourselves a boss amongst all of this hideousness, and down he goes! And another one straight away, look at that, Due Decimation. We got Kill 100 Elite Champions, thank you very much. Whew. Okay, that is it. That is one of the bounties complete. That was short, but boy was that rough. I got a little bit worried there for a moment. So we're going to map back to Bastion's Keep because it's done. Oh, hang on. I've got a piece of loot on the ground. There we go. Mapping back now. And you can see it's got a tick on it. If I hit my map, done. Completed. One of the bounties is complete. So we've got 4 more to go. Doc, what did you think of that?
Quick.
Yep, it was very fast. I think that, Yorick, you were doing a whole bunch of DPS there for us, weren't you? Without doubt.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, don't be sorry. Otherwise, we would have died, I think. Now, look at that. My pants. Where's my pants? They are kind of a little bit...
On, I hope.
Yeah, well, definitely on. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you haven't seen the Lego movie, because that's where that comes from. There we go. There. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Of course, we come back to town just to repair up and sell off our stuff. Now, if you're wondering why I don't have any repair costs, which is awesome, by the way, it is because of... Where is it? It's because of the shoulders, I think. No, where is it? It's one of these things here. Wait a minute. Shrines... Where'd it go? Or have I lost it? I had an item that meant I didn't pay for repairs. But I've got a funny feeling. Maybe I got rid of that. Maybe I have to repair now. Let me go and check. Because it was so cool. I never had any repair bills. But I think I do now. Okay, so I must have upgraded that item. Oh well, never mind. It was fun while it lasted. Not that repairs are that expensive anyway, so there we go. Alright, are you guys ready for bounty number 2?
Yes, I am.
Alright, and Yorick, I can see.
Let's do it.
Yep, you're rocking the other wings there, so obviously you've got all the collector's editions as well, right?
Minus the one you got for your angelic wings.
Ah, okay, cool. You know what? I'm the same in StarCraft. I never got the Wings of Liberty collector's edition, and I wish I did, but I did get the Heart of the Swarm one, so there we are. Hey, you look different again, Doc. Have you got different shoulders?
No, actually, I'd gotten different hands, but I transmogged.
Aha, good old transmog. I love the transmog feature, seriously. That's the best thing they could have done to this game. Suicide King is saying Condemn build is strong now in the end game. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get used to it now. Holy Shotgun is badass as well. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's good. I want to buy the SC thing to get the wings. Yeah, that's the StarCraft. Yeah, look, you can actually upgrade the StarCraft to the digital edition. So you don't actually have to go and buy the physical edition. By the way, look at that. Quen95 looted Leoric's signet. Now let me try and click on it. There we go. Congratulations. Congrats. Oops, don't want party. I want clan. Congrats, Quen. This is the other cool thing about being in a clan, of course, is that you can see what everyone's doing. Yeah, StarCraft, you can actually buy the digital upgrade edition, and that will net you all of the stuff. So there you go. Yeah, good luck. All right, map time, and let's go to number 2, which is the Gardens of Hope second tier. I don't know. Oh yeah, because we've just done the first tier, so that kind of makes sense. Now, can you let me know in the stream, if you're watching it, please, if the sound is okay? Like, can you hear the game sounds? Most importantly, the game sounds in this game are awesome. And if I've got it set too quiet, I need to let you know, please. Now, we were talking to Doc yesterday about whether or not he was a crate smasher. And Yorick, we don't know whether you are or not. If you see a crate, are you compelled to smash it?
Yes, I've gotten a legendary from a crate before, so yes.
Ah, you're like Tallahassee. He's got a legendary out of a crate as well. I never have, unfortunately. But I think it's kind of funny that you can. And it, of course, encourages crate smashing, which I like. Sound is fine. Thank you, Seeker. I appreciate that. Oh.
What scares me is sometimes I'll get a legendary off of a dead corpse, and I'm just sitting there going, okay, he had this cool weapon, what killed him?
It's a great way of looking at it. That's really funny. I never thought of that. Now, I am also a little bit of a completionist, and in all of these maps, I do like, uncovering them all. So Doc learnt that yesterday, although I think, Doc, you're a little bit that way inclined as well, aren't you? You like to... Well, I think you said it depends on the mood you're in, didn't you? Sometimes you'll uncover stuff, sometimes you won't?
Right.
Yeah. Now, what about
sometimes
you?
I just want to get it down and dirty.
Yeah, exactly. Just get to the good stuff, get to the loot. And by the way, you can see here our objective, folks, is to kill enemies in the Gardens of Hope second tier and kill the aspect of anguish. So that is what we're going to be doing. Oh, and Arietti Clock has joined us here. I didn't notice the stream came back. I think Twitch was acting up a little because the video wasn't loading for you at first. Sorry about that, Arietti. And welcome back. And she says, the first thing she says is, has Sambo died yet? Thank you.
I'm not letting him.
No, that's right. These guys are actually too good to let me die. It's got nothing to do with me, actually, but the fact that they're here, they're going to hopefully mean I'll stay alive a little bit more. There's Arietti coming online. Oh, Doc has earned a bunch of achievements there. Congratulations, Doc. Don't you love how fast the achievements get dished out in this game? It's just awesome. Now, Yorick, are you a completionist? You need to explore every little last nook and cranny in the game of a map. Can you leave a map without it being fully explored?
It depends what I'm doing. If I'm here to farm bounties, I'll get the bounty done and leave.
Right. And that's the great thing about this too, by the way, is that it's completely your choice. You're not going to penalise yourself either way. If you do want to stick around and clear a map, it's likely, not guaranteed, but likely that you can find a treasure chest at the end or something, or like tucked away in a nice little nook and cranny. So it depends on the amount of time you've got to play, what mood you're in, all that sort of stuff. You should look in all corners for goblins, says Suicide. Oops, sorry guys, wrong way. Says Suicide King, and you're absolutely right. Treasure goblins hide all over the place. And by the way, you may have noticed that I'm carting around my own little treasure goblin. And if you want to know what that's from, it's from where is it? This is a legendary ring, the puzzle ring here. Summon a treasure goblin who picks up normal quality items for you. After picking up 16 items, he drops a rare item with a chance for a legendary. So I do love this ring. It's definitely one of my favorites. Oh, and the poison is out. So stay out of the poison, of course. Very nice. Thanks, guys. You know what? It's like a shopping trip coming along with you guys. I don't have to do anything. I just have to turn up and pick up the loot, and I like that. And 30 Draconis is saying every time you kill a goblin there is a chance to open a portal to the goblin realm, and that means tons of gold. Ooh, I did not know that.
That's new to me too.
Oh, is it? So that's a new feature. Excellent.
I didn't even know that existed.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, there's nothing bad about version 2.0. This game has just transformed into a big bunch of fun, pretty much. Let's taunt all these guys in. And I'm going to use my condemn, suck them all in because I'm using the vacuum as a room. There they go. Beautiful. Now here we can see our objective, by the way, because we've already killed 100 out of 100. Our mission is to kill this person here, the aspect of anguish. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Activating my condemn there. I don't think she's going to last very long, and look at that, we are all done. Got ourselves a couple of blood shards out of that as well, which of course we use as currency in the shop back in town. I'm just going to empty this weapons rack, and then let's map back and get on with things. So back to Bastion's Keep we go to repair up and empty our bags, and then we're going to be on to level number 3, or rather bounty number 3. This is a lot of fun indeed. Okay, repairs, here we go. Salvage, what do we want to salvage here? Now the other thing that's changed since Diablo 3 Vanilla, by the way, is the fact that you can actually salvage white items, and it's worthwhile. And let me tell you why it's worthwhile.
I found a treasure goblin.
Oh, did you? What, back in the map?
I'll wait. Yep, I'll wait.
Oh, thank you very much. We're coming.
Just click on my flag.
Yep, we will click on your flag. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep those there. Alright, where is he? There's Doc, here's Yorick, and of course clicking on a banner is a great way to get someone straight away. Alright, lead the way, sir.
Right over here.
Oh, yeah. Look at that! Awesome! Wow, good spotting.
Finally got one, Sambo.
You got a legendary?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations! Ooh. That is awesome! Woo! What did you get?
It's about to pop up.
Oh, there it is.
Got a belt.
Yep. Is it that one? The Couture's Brace? Yes. Legendary Mighty Belt. Wow. Level 51. Congratulations, my friend. About time, isn't it?
Thank you.
About time. Let's map that
yes,
down.
sir.
That is awesome. Fantastic. I'm glad that you got your legendary on the stream, by the way. Every time you kill a goblin's yes, legendary gem is like a 0.5 chance to open it, and some goblins open ports to Whimsydale. Oh, cool. Yeah, the rainbow goblins do. Yes, there we go. Ferdy's saying that the rainbow goblins open a port to Whimsydale. There we go. And speaking of which, by the way, I've got, I don't know if you guys can tell me, I've got this in my inventory. Liquid Rainbow. Now, who wouldn't want Liquid Rainbow in their inventory? I mean, hello, that is awesome. I'm sure Steph and Harvest would love some Liquid Rainbow if they could get their hands on it.
Get rid of it.
What is it?
It is a crafting material to make what's called the Staff of Herding. It will take you to Wimshire, which is the Pony and Care Bear land.
Okay, I definitely want to keep it then. Because hello, Sparkle Unicorns. Are you kidding? I want to go there. I want to go there. There is no doubt about it.
That's a pretty rare drop, so you got lucky.
Did I really? Wow. Okay, so hang on to that. Indeed, I shall. Shall do that right now. I need to go over to the artisan here, and I want to salvage off that weapon because that's no good. I need to get rid of those gloves. I'm going to get rid of that as well. That is level, a rare Templar relic. These pants, only 0.8% damage. Oh, I don't know. I might keep them. I'm going to go back to my stash. And I must say too that the UI in the game now is just absolutely fantastic as well. There's a lot of handy things you can do in the game very, very easily. And again, it's much easier than it was in Diablo 3. Now let's have a look. It looks like we've got ourselves a clan join request, by the way. So let's click on this and see who it is. It is Star Saber. Hello there, Star Saber. Good to see you, and you are more than welcome to come and join us here in the clan. Welcome, and of course what we do is we type in clan. Welcome, Star Saber. There we go. Welcome to the Distant World community here in Diablo 3. We have a ton of fun here. It's great. I love this game. All right, it is time for us to move on. Are you guys all repaired up, Doc?
I most certainly am.
And Yorick?
I'm good to go.
All right, here we go. Bounty number 3 in Act 4, which is the Hell Rift level 1. We are on our way. Lord only knows what we've got to do. Kill Hammermash. Oh God, I hate Hammermash. So you can see here we've got to enter the Hell Rift level 2. Now remember folks, it is completely random. This game is random. And by the way, I don't know what settings you guys have got your computers on, Doc and Yorick, but on mine I've got it set to the highest it can possibly be. And what that means is we're getting this heat swell effect, and you won't be able to see it on the live stream, but that swirling heat effect is going on here in this level, because of course it is hell, pretty much a Hell Rift, and it looks amazing. Are you guys able to run it? I'm not showing off, by the way. I'm just wondering, are you guys able to run this game on ultra settings, Doc?
Yes, because I'm seeing the same effect you are.
Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. It's neat, isn't it? Just a nice little touch. What about you, Yorick? Do you like it to look good, or do you turn everything down so that you've got maximum frames per second?
I have to turn everything down because I don't have that good of a computer.
Right, but look, it honestly doesn't matter, does it? It does not impact the fun one bit. Not one bit. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, because a lot of people say, oh, I'd get Diablo, but oh, I don't have a very good computer. Just turn the settings down. You can still have a ton of fun bashing things and getting fat loot, so I wouldn't worry about that at all. And Yorick, you're living proof of that. There you go, so thanks for that. Alright. Here we go, look at this, we found it already. It is the Hell Rift level 2. This is where we need to head to. And Uncle JC is saying you'll have to use that during a stream sometime. Yeah, I definitely will. Absolutely. If we ever go to Whimsyshire, don't worry, it'll be on a stream. Guarantee that.
Well, if you have a normal character, I have a staff on the normal, and we can take you there.
Oh, really? So you've already been there?
Several times. There was 2 items there I got there back in vanilla. I don't know if they're still in the game anymore, but it was called the Harajik Hamburger. It was literally a hamburger, and it was a fist weapon. And then there was a rainbow sword that looked like a lightsaber.
That is awesome. Oh God, I'm about to die, and I've got no health. Yikes. And look at that, the bounty is clear, thank God for that. Hammermash is quite difficult if you ask me, by the way. He can be deceiving. And that's it, we're done. Now, did you guys want to carry on exploring a little bit, or do you want to map back to town? It's totally up to you guys. Doc, what would
I'm
you
up
prefer?
for whatever.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, same here.
Alright, we'll map back, let's do it. We'll map back to Bastion's Keep and empty our bags, and we'll carry on with these bounties here. And Seeker is saying I can see kind of a steamy effect on the stream. Is that the haze? Yeah, the ground is all sort of, I don't know how you call it, wobbly, I guess, as if heat is rising off the ground. It's actually really like a really neat effect, to be honest. Let's see, salvaging here, going to get rid of that. And again, of course, I know what to salvage or what not to salvage, Because as you can see in the tooltips there, if a stat is green, it means that it's better than what I've got, and of course if it's red, it means that it's worse than what I've got. What happens though is you have to sometimes go, well, this is going to give me more damage but less toughness. Do I want to do that? And this doesn't have a socket, whereas the other one does, etc, etc. I've got a question for you, Doc, and for you, Yorick. If anything, and I mean anything, if an anything item that you can wear has more armor than what you've got currently, should you automatically equip it irrespective of the primary and secondary stats? Do you think that higher armor is a priority?
I would say for the most part, yes, but it all depends on the 3 main stats that it has as well.
Right, good call. What about you, Yorick?
That varies, especially for the monk and the demon hunter class.
Right, and specifically for the demon hunter, why would that be?
Well, it's actually the exact same for both classes. Dexterity is both their main stats.
Right.
This is more so used for monk, I believe, but dexterity also boosts our dodge rating for those 2 classes. So in a sense, dexterity is providing us defense, and the same thing with wizards and witch doctors. They are intelligence, and intelligence provides all the resilience stats.
Right.
So it depends.
Well, and this is the thing about Diablo, like the meta game, look, you can just run around bashing things and getting oranges. That's fine. You can play Diablo that way, or you can go diving deep down into the meta of the game. It is completely up to you, and it doesn't make you a better or a worse player. It's just about the level of interest you have in playing the game. And what Yorick's talking about there is starting to get into that level of detail, which is an option, and it's great that it has that. I've got another question for you guys. Here I have in fact, I'm going to equip it. I've got my current flail, and it's saying that the damage on my character reporting is 11,927. Don't worry so much about that. But the thing is, it has a gem in it, and this gem does plus 25 damage. My question is, does the damage stat, okay, so the actual stat of damage when I hover over it on my character sheet here, does that consider gems when you're comparing items? So for example, I'm now looking at another axe in my inventory, and it says that it does higher damage because it's 495 versus 392, if you can see the stream. Does the damage rating on the DPS rating on a weapon take into consideration the gem, and does the damage figure on my character take into consideration any gemming? Either of you know the answer to that question?
It does take in consideration of the gem.
Oh, okay. So that's good, because otherwise that would be annoying. So, in other words, in this case, I'm looking at an axe that doesn't have a gem slot, does 495 DPS. I might as well equip that rather than my 392 gemmed current weapon, right? It's a whole 100 DPS more.
Yes, and when in doubt, you can always equip it, see what changes, and unequip it.
Oh, okay, so let's equip it. 11,927, equip it, 12,798. That's cool, I'm going to use that. Doesn't look as cool as my flail, but the other neat thing in this, I think it was in this patch, is notice I've got a gem there. If I go and salvage that weapon now, I get my gem back. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think it used to be that way. Did it? I think you lost the gem as well. Am I right?
We used to lose the gem, but now we get it back.
Yeah, so they're just making things a whole bunch easier for us, and we love it. Now, another thing I'd like to point out is when you're in clan chat here, you can see that we can tell who gets achievements, and I'd like to say congratulations there to Harvest, who just got a bunch of achievements. So, Harvest, are you still with us in the voice chat?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Great stuff. So you must be, what are you actually doing at the moment, by the way? You're playing through the story still?
Yeah, I'm still playing through the story.
Right, and that's where you're getting those achievements from, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm just going around killing a lot of stuff.
Right, and how much, isn't that therapeutic? When you have a long day at work, coming home and killing a bunch of stuff here in Diablo is kind of neat. I like that. And Suicide King is saying Dex gives armor now, so it's a better axe. Ah, okay, cool, excellent. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. All right, here we go, folks. We are 3 down and 2 to go. Can you believe how fast we're doing this? It is amazing. We're going to be now running the bounty, which is to kill Slarg the Behemoth, and he's over in the Silver Spire, level 1. Let's get to it and get ourselves some fat loots. And this is a really neat level as well. I love the Silver Spire because, as you can see, we are sort of hovering above an eternal abyss, and it's really neat. And it's as if the heavens up here have all been charred. They're all kind of black and decrepit. They're falling apart here. It's like they were once golden and shiny and pristine and clean, and now they've been corrupted by evil. That's what it looks like. It's really neat. So Steph, what do you think of the story? Because of course you guys are playing through the story mode, and by that I mean 2 things. What do you think of the actual story itself, Steph? And what do you think of the presentation, like the cutscenes and stuff?
Oh, I like it. It's really good.
I mean, do you agree with me that Blizzard have some of the best cinematics in the business?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree 100%. What about you, Harvest? How are you finding the story?
I'll agree. I like it too.
There's some cool stuff there, and I'm not going to give any secrets away, but some things happen to some characters that are a little bit unexpected. By the way, we are already here at Slarg the Behemoth, so it's time for me to pop all my cooldowns and see if we can take him down, and the DPS from the other guys here is going to help us. And look at that, will you? We've killed him now. All we have to do, in fact, we killed the boss before we killed the requisite amount of enemies, which is only 39 out of 75 at the moment. So let's kill them. Oh, and I'm stuck on the fire. Ouch, can't move. Trapped in here. I could die here. Run, run, run. Phew. No, and they're pulling me back in. Oh, gosh, it's nasty. Don't you think when you get stuck, Doc, you get stuck on poison or fire, it's so frustrating. Well, not frustrating, it's nerve-wracking because you think, am I going to make it off here by the time it dissipates, or is it going to kill me? And that happens to be all the time. You kind of get locked in. Does that happen to you?
At times, not often.
You're very nasty. And there we go. Right, we're up to 60 out of 75 killed. We're going to be through this so very fast. It's going to be great. Oh, look at the effects there as we clicked on that angel. So awesome. Here we go, 70 out of 75, and we are done. As some more monsters come in. And we've got ourselves some blood shards there as well. Of course, blood shards we need to purchase from the vendor with those mystery weapons, which is the equivalent of gambling in level 2. Now, Ferty Draconis is saying, I've got 3 legendaries during the stream so far. Are you kidding? Let's map back, guys, by the way, if you don't mind. Going to head back to Bastion's Keep. 3 legendaries during this stream so far. Amazing. That's wow. Although you're not with Sambo, you're listening. Good stuff. You know what? A lot of people do that with our shows, whether it be the Let's Play series or live streams. They'll play the game and they'll just have us in the background as sort of like an audio book, I guess is a way of putting it. And I like the idea of that. I don't mind being a background. Not at all. Alright, got some rare boots here. I'm going to have to do some transmogging, I think, because those boots, let's see, 12798, taking me to 12.8. Ah, it's not worth it. Do you reckon, I don't know, what do you Doc, if I've got boots that have 0.4% damage increase, I don't know. I don't reckon it's worth the hassle. What would you do, Doc? I mean, what level of percentage of increase in damage does something have to be before you'll bother changing them?
I figure if it increases a little bit, it's good.
Oh, okay. That's one way of looking at it. What about you, Yorick? And thank you for the grats. Yes, I did level up, by the way. I'm now at level 52, and Doc is 55. You're 67. What do you think? Is any improvement an improvement you should equip, or do you have a level that you don't bother with unless it's above?
For me, I really get into the thing and have to go deeply into the stats and look to see how the overall rating is going to go.
Right. So not just one stat. And in fact, Suicide King in the chat there is saying for me it's 1%. It has to be 1% before you will change it. By the way, speaking of the viewers, How awfully rude of me. I did want to say hello to everyone who is in the Twitch chat, because we don't ignore you, and you're the reason that we run these, and we appreciate it. So also would appreciate it if you hit the follow button as well. It doesn't cost you a cent, but it does help me a lot. Big hello in the chat room too. Arietti Clock, of course. Hi, Nightbot. Good old Nightbot's in there. We've got Steph, of course, in there. We've got Deldin. Hello to you. Doc is in there. We've got Fen. Hello, Fen. Ferty Draconis. We've got Godly Gecko. I love that name. Hi, Godly. We, of course, also have Harvest Moon Crazed, who is Harvest here with us on the Mumbles chat. We've got Kyrane Cross. I certainly hope I pronounced your name correctly there. Hello to you. We've got Seacar. We've got Sox World. We've got Star Saber 222. Hi, Star. We've got Suicide King 187, who's been very helpful in chat today. Thank you. We've got Uncle JC, and of course we've got Yorick 12, who is with us here in game. All right. Well, I think for today I'm. I guess I should bother because they're actually quite different. Yes, I'm going to bother. I'm going to change these stats over, or rather change these items over, but I'm afraid for you guys that means I just have to make a quick trip to the transmogger. I'm very sorry, and I keep holding you guys up, but here we go. Now I am looking for Sovereign Greaves for these boots, so let's have a look. And this is how transmogging works, folks. You just drop it in the slot and you can pick from any of these transmogs that you have unlocked. There's my Sovereign Greaves. I'm going to transmogrify them and they are done. Now that's not all you have to do though. You do have to go in and dye them if you want to keep your look, so don't forget about that either. Let's grab the other thing is the pants, which are transmog of Paulines. So I need to go here, drop these in and try and find Paulines. Where are they? There they go. 500 gold. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We are done. That means I can safely now get rid of those pants. I do need to go over to my stash though, and I want to grab my Bottled Cloud, which is my favourite dye at the moment. And by the way, I think, unless I'm mistaken, Yorick, the Bottled Cloud, actually, there we go, dyeing, they came from, the Bottled Cloud and the Bottled Smoke came from, yeah, there we are, all transmogged again. I think they came from the Collector's Edition. Am I right? Pretty sure it's collector's edition. I can't, because they're never ending. Like you just can keep using them over and over and over again.
I'm looking to see if I have it.
Yeah, bottled smoke and bottled cloud. So you do. I'm pretty sure they're collector's edition stuff. Hi, Godly Gecko. Oh, call me Gecko. I shall indeed. My apologies, Gecko. Do you know what your name reminds me of? Gordon Gecko from the movie Wall Street. Now I'm going to salvage these, which of course means we get our gems back as well, which is neat there. Now Steph, I see you went offline. What level did you get yourself to?
I'm at level 7.
Wow, okay, that's really cool. Considering you started when?
I made the character before I left, and then I just started like maybe an hour or so ago.
Yeah, so that's pretty good progress, don't you reckon? I mean, even you must admit it's pretty fast leveling in this game, yeah?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very rewarding. Oh, and look who's joined us in the Twitch chat. It is Zenwing. G'day, Zen. How's it going? Good to see you, and thank you for coming along and joining us. Hi, Sambo and friends, he says. And of course, Zenwing has been with us right from day one, way back. Zen is an avid supporter of all of the stuff we do here in the SamboNZ communities, and you've been with us, yeah, right from day one. So thank you once again for your support, mate, and great to see you. All right. Guys, how cool is this? We are already on to the last bounty. Doc, Yorick, are you ready to take on the Silver Spire, level 2, and kill the Grim Knight, the Soulless? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for a beatdown.
What about you, Yorick?
I'll hide behind you.
Somehow I think you're being sarcastic, but I could be wrong.
You know me.
Yeah, I do. So I know you're being
sink in.
Look, but how cool does this look? It's all red and fiery and horrible, and it's just beautiful. I love it. Of course, I am pretty much useless. I would die at a moment's notice, but at least I am a Crusader, so by default I will afford a small bit of protection for you guys. But sadly, Yorick is right. Not much, unfortunately. All right, now, get out of the telegram. I didn't say that. No, I don't. If I was you, I would. Now, you can see here, the telegraph is on the ground there. You need to stay away from it. Now, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to if you're watching along from home. you've never played Diablo before, those things on the ground mean bad things. So you basically got to step away from the fire, and it's just the same as World of Warcraft or anything like that. Here's a Mallet Lord. Now what do we have to do? We've got to kill enemies up here, and to do that we've got to do, got to kill 100 of them. So that's quite nasty. Let's right click on the old condemn there, get the taunt going as well, suck them in, and then boom, they exploded in a gross patch of fire, blood and skin. Ew, that is disgusting. 100 enemies is what we're after, and then we've got to kill Grim Knight the Soulless. Now, of course, there's no right or wrong way to go when you do these, because every time you log into these games, it generates them randomly. So, yeah, it's just up to you as a player as to where you want to go, and there's no possible way you can ever know where the thing is that you need to go. So you've got to kind of experiment, I guess is the best way. Explore. Oh, and pick up a rare crafting material there. There we go. Question for you guys, says Uncle JC, when do you get the Transmogger? The Transmogger is the Mystic, and that is with the expansion, the Reaper of Souls expansion. But as Suicide King says, you basically just do a few things with her in the storyline, I think it is, if I remember rightly, and she appears. Yorick, Doc, can you help me out there? I'm not being very helpful. I'm pretty sure she's part of the story.
She does show up as part of the story, yeah.
Yep. But you must have Reaper of, well, actually, must you have Reaper? I don't think it's even available in
Yes.
Vanilla Diablo. Yeah, there you go. So you need to have Reaper of the Souls. That's the only caveat. But it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. And like I said yesterday, not that I'm trying to sell the game, and I do apologise if it comes across like that, but yesterday I got accused of being sponsored by Blizzard. I can assure you that if I was being sponsored by Blizzard, I would be a very happy man. And yeah, grats, Doc. You've got deep pockets. Congratulations. I'm not sponsored by Blizzard, but right now they have this game very cheap in Australia. It's just, I don't know why, it's just on special at the moment, and it's like $19 for Heart of the Swarm in StarCraft 2. It's $19 for Wings of Liberty in StarCraft 2, and it is also $19 for this, Diablo 3 and Reaper of Souls. So if you live in Australia, now is the time to go and buy these great games. Now, Ferty Draconis is saying, or you can just start an adventure mode game and get all three right away. As long as you've finished the main story, then indeed you can. That's what I did on this seasonal character just 1 week ago, pretty much. And I'm already up to level 52, and I've got the Mystic and everything already unlocked, which is fantastic. Taunt them
Let me
here.
just reiterate something. You can still do adventure mode if you don't have Reaper of Souls. You just can't do Act 5 or any of the Reaper of Souls content.
Ah, good to know. Thank you very much for clarifying that, because a lot of people get that wrong, including myself. So that's good to know. You don't actually have to have that. But I think to get the Mystic you need it, like you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I think Blizzard are relatively generous with what they do give out for free and what you get in the core game. Now we've got all sorts of shenanigans going on here. We've got 100 of 100 killed, but we've got all sorts of corrupted angels trying their best to put us down. Yikes. And away we go to pick up. You know, with you guys, like I said earlier, it's kind of like shopping. All I have to do is run around and pick up the fat loot. I kind of like that. You guys do such a great job for me of the DPS. Mallet Lord.
So are you insinuating that we're the people that have to pay for the stuff and you just pick out what you want?
Actually, that's exactly how it's working, which I love. So thank you very much. Thanks for the shopping spree. Oh, these things are...
I think I'll hang back here.
Oh yeah, hang back. It's a bit nasty. These things that are throwing the fire. Ouch. There we go, all done. And you can see now we're coming up on our objective, which is to kill Grim Knight the Soulless. So we're getting very, very close. And again, you can see that it's pretty... Do you want to explore down here, or do we not need to? What do you think? It's up to you guys. No, we'll head on up. We'll keep going. Yeah, very...
I vote that we let Sambo take on Solus by himself.
Now, you would be a masochist if you want to do that. And, of course, it's in here. I think it's... Hang on, are we done? No,
it's back. Yeah, no, it's back.
Sorry, we went through the wrong thing, didn't we? Silver Spire level 2. We have to go down.
We just made a round turn at Albuquerque.
I think we have to go down and then around. But either way, you can see, folks, that it's all over pretty fast. Like, you don't need a lot of time to actually make some great rewarding progress in Diablo 3. And especially if you're like me, you work a full-time job, you just want to come home from work, you've had a crappy day, you want to smash some stuff, get some XP, fat loots, get maybe a couple of legendaries, and feel like you've made some progress, I guess. Diablo 3 is a perfect game for that, I guess. Uncle JC is saying they're playing through the story now, just got the Ultimate Evil Edition. Congratulations, I think that's on PS4, if I remember rightly that you got that. So yes. you're gonna have an absolute blast on that, because it is such a cool game on PS4. It really, really is. It's tons of fun. Now, are we going the right way? Yep, there we go.
Yes, I made some friends. I'm going to introduce you to them.
Oh, are you bringing back mates? There we go, hello. And Zen is saying, run like a little Sambo. That's exactly right. And by the way, what console, says Suicide King? PS4. Now, I play this on the PS4 quite a bit, actually, on the Ultimate Evil Edition, and I have a great time doing it. If you have a look now on my Twitch channel, you'll see in the profile there, you'll be able to find my PSN ID, which is Amana. You can also, I think, type !profiles here in chat, and Nightbot will spit out all of my online profiles, including my PSN. Now, Sika is saying right now, Diablo 3 and Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls is 50% off in the EU this week. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. So it must be a worldwide thing. And the US as well. Okay, so it's on special everywhere. Honestly, guys, if you're going to buy it, now's the time. 50% off. It's great. And here is Grim Knight the Soulless. Let's go into our super mode here. Erica Rat's champion, and already gone. Look at that. Amazing. We are done. All of these are done. We've done all the bounties, and we'll just kill off this guy here. You see my DPS is shocking. I'm not really set up for DPS. Yeah, hey, I agree with you there, by the way. Suicide King, and there's another boss we can do while we're here. Stay out of the orbs. Yikes, I think there's two bosses here. And this can get nasty with all these orbs and things on the ground. Oh, move, 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 Sambo, move.
Not ready yet.
Sorry, I'm concentrating, because you know me, I can only do one thing at once, and I'm nearly dead. Let's give myself a heal. Oh, I hate those lasers on the ground. They're so nasty. Gee, these guys are throwing everything at us, aren't they? Amazing.
They're determined.
They are determined. And there we go, all done. Yay us. Yeah, now one thing that Suicide King said was they have a mail system on the consoles, so not fair for us PC guys. Totally agree. The mail system on the consoles is fantastic, and it is so handy. Really, really love that. So there we go. All right, now Ferdy Draconis.
Mail system?
Yeah, like as in mail. Like you can send mail, you can send items to people, like World of Warcraft mail. It is awesome. By the way, I'm going to map back to the Bastion's Keep Stronghold here so we can hand this in. So how cool is that? And that is that's exclusive to the console version. Not only that, but randomly on your friends list, any of your friends will send you via special mail, they will send you a legendary item. Now, it's not them sending it, it's the game just randomly sending you a legendary from a pseudo friend. It's amazing. Let's talk to Tyrael.
Here is your reward. You have finished all the bounties here, but more await you in other lands.
And there we go, bounty is complete, so we get a whole bunch of XP for that. But not only that, if you have a look in my inventory, you'll see that we get ourselves the Heredric Cache. And I'm going to go to an empty space here. Watch what happens. If we open that, it rains. Make it rain. There we go. And I don't know if you could see that, but I got myself a legendary item, Doc. I'm very happy about this. And it is, what is it? It is a pair of legendary braces. Let's open these up and identify. Actually, no, I'm not going to identify them here. I want to identify them via the Book of Cain. And there we go, identify. Oh, Yorick, you didn't get any legendaries? No.
Nope.
I'm sorry about that, sir.
I used my luck on Doc.
Yeah, I think so. Chance on being hit to deal 1000% of your thorns damage to nearby enemies. Well, I'm not rocking thorns, am I? Of course, thorns was a classic from the Paladin back in, well, the Hammerdin build back in Diablo 2. But these are better braces. See, this is another tough one. Here, guys, I need your advice. I've got legendary braces already. I've just got new ones. The ones I have equipped are level 45. The ones I've just got are level 52. The special secondary is of no use to me on the new ones, though. Should I still get the new ones just because of their core stat upgrades?
I'm switching over to the stream to look.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Thank you very much for that. I mean, I guess philosophically speaking, my current ones are level 45, my new ones are level 52, the armor is greater on the new ones, strength is greater, critical hit is much better, etc, etc. It's just that secondary item that I'll never be able to use because I'm not rocking thorns, so it seems like a bit of a waste. But
do you have any ability that you're using that if an enemy hits you they take damage?
Let me have a look here.
That you're using?
Yep, sure.
Because that's what thorns is.
Oh, is it? So it's not an actual skill.
Not the ability. It's not the It's not the ability thorns. It's any ability. Like mine would be Mantra of Retribution.
I know the one
that's
you mean.
That's my thorns.
Gotcha. No, I don't. No. The horse. I mean, the horse. That drops the fiery, fiery trail behind it, but that's not the enemies hitting me. It's not. No. Taunted enemies.
I will go for it. I will go ahead and get it because it's like a 3% upgrade, and you get like 100% or 1000% extra healing done to you.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So that's a pretty big boost.
All right. I'll drop it over. There we go. And 13397. Let's see what my other damage was. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, that's quite a bit, isn't it? Alright, I will equip the new bracers. The other one on here was that the shrines will spawn an enemy champion, which was kind of fun, but that's okay. That's alright. I do much prefer the upgraded stats, I think, so we'll take those. Let's just empty my bags here, and that is it pretty much, folks. That is what a round of bounties is like here in Diablo. And by the way, if you have a look at my map here, all we did was complete Act 4, 5 bounties. So, 30 Draconis is saying, don't forget to click on details, then on defensive. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that in time. My mistake. There's the defensive stuff there. So, armor 4017, let's swap it over. Block amount 512 to 709. The block amount stays the same, actually. So, yeah, I think Yorick's right. I should definitely equip them. So Thorns damage is bad in this game. Stay away from it, says Suicide King. I remember Thorns back in Diablo 2 as an actual ability, and I rock Thorns on my Diablo 2 character to this day, in fact, just out of interest. But look, this is the map, folks. So Act 4, 5 bounties done. If we really wanted to, we could now go in and do Act 3, Act 1, Act 5, and Act 2, and in each of those do 5 bounties. And you can see as I hover over it there they are. There are all of the bounties that are popping up. Not only that, we could also hop over here, and you know it, just like Doc and I did yesterday, we could also run a Nephilim Rift as well, all the while leveling up, getting more gear, and getting lots more gold as well. But that is it, folks. A nice short swift stream to finish off the afternoon, because I'm a bit knackered, to be completely honest. I've been streaming all weekend and losing my voice. I will be streaming after dinner Australian time, so to give you a point of reference, it is currently 4 p.m. here in Australia. And what time is it for you guys? 10 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Eastern. In about 5 hours time from now, I will be streaming my late night Sunday stream, which is really just for personal reasons. It's not really designed to be very entertaining, to be completely honest. It'll just be me playing a game, and it'll either be StarCraft 2 or some more Diablo, maybe even some WoW. It's just for me to wind down on a Sunday night, and I will happen to be streaming it. So, like I say, it's not going to be extremely entertaining, but you're welcome to come along and join me if you're awake. But until then, that is it pretty much. Let me see if I can find... Where are the other two? There they go. Let me come over here so I can get a nice screenshot with you guys. I'm going to try and line myself up, which is very hard with a Diablo character. And that will do. There we go. Let's hit print screen. Stream will pause. There we go. A nice screenshot with my good mates Yorick on your very cool looking monk there, and Doc. To both of you I say a hearty thanks. Thank you for helping me through these bounties, and I certainly hope you'll come and join me in a future stream. And by the way, Doc, what are your plans now? Are you going to go to bed?
No, I'm thinking about recording Arcade.
Show. Oh, some Arcade, good stuff. And of course, Doc, you should be a regular here. You should be able to paste a link, and you can hear my voice going. A link in our chat room there. Can you please pop a link to your chat room, to your YouTube channel there, so folk can hop over and subscribe to you, because you put out some great content there. If you don't mind, you don't have to, of course, but you should be able to post it in there.
No problem. Just give me a moment.
Yep, no problem. While you do that, speaking of folks that we've known for a long time, Steph, if you're still there in the chat, certainly hope you've had a great day. What are you going to be doing for the rest of the evening?
Probably just checking out some more of the games that I have and working with the settings and stuff.
Yeah, and that's a fun time, isn't it? I mean, you've got an awesome time ahead of you where you're going to get to try out all these new games, crank up their settings to the max, and see what they look like on a brand new PC running super smooth. I've got to say, Steph, I'm very jealous of you. So good luck and have fun doing that. Yorick, what's up for you for the rest of the evening?
Not quite sure.
Yeah, well, hey, that's a good way to be as well, because it's take it as it comes. Why not? And also, who else have we got? Oh, if you're still awake, Harvest, if you're still there, what are the plans for the rest of your evening?
Probably go play my DS until I fall asleep.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Thank you very much. And by the way, thank you all in the Mumble chat room here. I do appreciate your time, and thanks for making the stream a lot more fun than listening to me drone on all the time. Have a look in the chat, folks. Right now, there is my 3DS friend code. Please add me, because I am going to be playing the hell out of Super Smash Bros. This week, and it's one of my favourite games at the moment, and I love it. I'm a massive Super Smash Bros. Fan. If you want to challenge me or go co-op or whatever you want to do, no problem. I'll accept any friend request. It's all good. By the way, Suicide King, thank you very much for saying add Suicide King #1500. Look, I've got a small problem, and that problem is that my friends list is really, really full. Can I get you to add me? I am SamboNZ6471. In fact, you can type exclamation mark Battletag, and that should bring up, there we go, that's me. I'm going to have to clean out my friends list though, because right now it's full again, but feel free to send me through a request very shortly. I'll clean that up in just 1 minute. And thanks for your help in the stream today as well. There's Doc's YouTube link, so go along there, make sure you subscribe and support one of our local Let's Players as well. Seacar, thank you very much, nice stream. Suicide, thank you as well. Steph saying thanks for the stream. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate you being here. Arietti, thank you very much as well, always good to see you. And Arietti, one of these days I will beat you in a game of Hearthstone. I promise you that. I promise you that. But it may be in a few years' time, but I promise you I will try and beat you. But it is a pleasure always to play you. I'd also like to say a very big thanks to everyone in the current chat room here on Twitch, and that is Arietti, we've got Steph, we've got Captain Muppet, what a cool name, Deldin, Doc, of course, we've got 30 Draconis, Gecko there, Harvest, we've got Rain Cross, Seacar, Sox World, Star Saber 222, Suicide King 187, Uncle JC, Yorick, of course, and last but not least, we've got Zen Wing as well. Guys, I certainly hope you have a great weekend wherever in the world you are. I do look forward to seeing you very, very soon. We will see you then, and bye-bye.